So today we're taking a look at the Skinomi screen protector for the Apple Watch 42mm. We're going to be installing this on my new 42mm LTE Apple Watch Series 3 and giving it a little test here. So we're going to open up the kit. Now this kit ran for about $8 on Amazon. And it comes with everything you need to install it, including their water solution. We'll talk about that in a moment. There is a microfiber cloth, 6 screen protectors, so if one falls off or you mess up, don't worry, you have extras. And any little sets of instructions and details about it. I'm going to make a correction to my last statement. They don't give you everything you need because they do suggest having a flexible plastic card such as a credit card. I've got a gift card here for a popular gas company who shall remain nameless. And what we're going to be doing is we're going to start out by cleaning off the watch. So we're going to take out our microfiber cloth and we're going to see how well this goes. So I hope the lighting in here is okay for this, but there are some fingerprints from me using this throughout the day today. So I'm going to just try to wipe it off as best as I can. And you know what? We're going to remove the watch bands because it's going to make it a little easier. Which you do by pushing down these buttons and pulling it off. So once you got it all cleaned, we're going to try to make sure we got as many dust specks off as possible. If you've got a can of compressed air, that might help, or sometimes products like these come with little stickers that can remove dust, but that should be okay. So now, because this is a wet install, what we have to do is use this solution, and it wants us to shake it up. And it suggests spraying the water solution not only on the watch and the glass or the protector, but also your fingers, because you're going to be handling. This is working well. There we go. Because you're going to be handling the protector, it'll prevent your oils from leaving marks on there. So that's what Skinomi recommends. And then we're going to spray the watch, which supposedly will leave us a bubble-free install. Now we can touch the bottom of this, which is a little sticky, and we're just going to peel it and we're going to place it on here, and we should be able to move it around. Now I'm not able to move it around super well. Now it's moving around more freely, which is what we want. So once we have it kind of lined up here on the screen the way we're going to want it to lay, we're going to take our card and we're going to wrap the microfiber cloth around it so we can still use that to kind of squeegee out any remaining bubbles. And this is the difficult part that I really don't understand how they expect for it to be easy, if I'm being honest, because you don't want to move the protector around. Finally, it's supposed to wrap down on the edges, and right now it's kind of hovering. What Skinomi recommends is if the edges won't lay down right away, that's just because of the solution. It needs to dry up a little bit. And so not all of my edges are laying down quite the way I want them to just yet. So we're going to give it a few minutes, let it dry up a little bit, and then we'll try to bring the edges down before we finish putting the protector on. What we have here is the screen protector after it's all been applied with the edges down. It took just a couple minutes for the edges to finally stick, and I managed to take a moment to hold them down and get it to stay on. Now, the video that you're seeing right now doesn't really do it too much justice. To be honest with you, the protector can't really be seen all that. It's near invisible on the watch, and the screen still feels like it's the regular glass display. That being said, however, it's not a perfect install, and that's my fault. There's a little speck up there. There's some dust around the edges. But I will say that I plan on testing this in the water tomorrow. The watch should sit overnight And so that's kind of how we're going to leave it as overnight. We're just going to let this rest and see how it looks in the morning. Alright, so today it's been 12 hours, over 12 hours, and the watch is all settled and the screen protector still looks good. So we're going to be doing the water test and make sure that the screen protector doesn't fall off the watch, really. So we're here at the lake. There's a bunch of rushing water and we're going to see how it handles. Oh my goodness. So far, so good. So we're gonna swim around a little bit today, and I'll get back to you at the end of it. So after swimming with the Skinomi screen protector for a day, the screen protector stayed on and still looks like it did when I first installed it. It has some light scratches on it that are barely noticeable from me rubbing my fingernail on it to see how durable it was. But overall, it stayed in real good shape and looks virtually invisible, and I would highly recommend this screen protector to keep your Apple Watch safe. With that being said, that about wraps up the video. So don't forget to like and comment on the video and subscribe for more content to be released later this week regarding the Apple Watch.